Especially if it's a restaurant, you got people trying to take you on coffee dates. Now that is a hell no. No sir, no
We had
ma'am.
somebody said that in the chat. They said coffee date.
No, no, sir. That'll get you this. And that comes off very, see, first date Starbucks for sure. Let's chop it up. That's definitely dusty behavior. And that will get you this by a quality woman because it's very low effort. And you will definitely get your whatever the opposite of a nug is, that is what you get because and you could do a coffee date third date. You know, it's not all about the money, it's about the effort. You could say, let's
Mm,
go hang gliding. You can say, let's go
okay.
on a hike. Let's go, as long as it's not like a
I don't.
kid.
I gotta disagree with that.
Yeah.
That ain't.
Yeah.
That ain't. If I was giving some advice to a single woman, I would not tell her that. I wouldn't
Tell her
tell my
what?
daughter that. Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't tell
That
her
that a
what?
coffee date is an instant over. Yeah, because yeah, done
It's
been on shit. Took
overplayed. It's not
okay.
because the coffee date itself. Like, I don't think any real woman cares about the fact that it's a coffee date, right? But my
Mm,
thing is, I get coffee every day, especially
mm-hmm.
Starbucks. So it's like it's not every day, but like coffee is not. But it's not the fact that it's a coffee date. It's the fact that it's low effort, and at this point, women know it is you trying to be broken dusty. At this point, we know that it's you trying to be low effort and trying to see what she's really about, or what is it? Tell me what it is. Are you dating 10 women? And so you dating so many people, them pockets running low. And so you have to therefore give me date six, and which
It
is
sound
only
like
worthy of a
it
coffee
sound like
date.
you're moving. That sound like scarcity. What
You
if
beat me.
it's another side
What
of the
if?
coin? What if he
Scarcity it
testing
is
you?
in his
What if he
pockets.
like, look? What if he like, look? Let me see if she's some high maintenance woman. Let me see if she down to earth. Let's see if she can accept this coffee date. So
There you go.
it's a test for a woman. You got to look at it from both sides.
There you go.
Right.
We
But
we try
test,
we try not to get anecdotal, but shoot, my I think my first date with my wife was a coffee date,
how long
and,
ago
and
was this though? An age? Or what age were you, if you
12,
don't mind?
12 years ago.
Right. 12 years ago, that was okay. Not to be like that, but like 12 years ago a coffee date was cool. It's 2023, you cannot do that anymore. It's known as cheap behavior, low effort. And it's the whole testing thing. It's okay, I get where you're coming from with, I want to see, if she's really humble, but that's the equivalent to a woman wearing a bonnet on a date,
No, it's
Okay,
not.
so here,
No,
let's play devil's
no.
advocate. We done went down this rabbit hole. All right, we can go wherever you want to go. You pay for yourself. I pay for myself.
that is, but see, now that's aggressive.
What?
That's dusty
Huh?
too.
I don't
That's
That
want to
what?
dusty.
fight. I don't want to be aggressive. But what I'm saying
No,
is,
we could go. I would say, look, yeah, we could go to. Let's go to Roof Chris. Let's go to some steakhouse. You pay for yourself. I pay for myself.
so
All
look,
right,
but
and then we see where it go.
we're not even there yet though. We're on the first date. So what I'm
At
what
the
I'm
coffee
saying is
shop.
that what I'm saying is that if you taking a woman to a coffee date is the equivalent to her putting in low effort, the way I'm just saying the way she looks on the front. Let me see how he feels. Okay, so I'm not gonna wear anything. I'm gonna wear just a jogging suit. Let me say that. How about that? That's better. So a woman not wearing a bonnet, because a bonnet is super light. Girl, what are you doing? But let's just
Yeah.
say she wears a jogging suit, and her hair is in a sloppy ponytail. You might be like, girl, don't you know we were going on a date? Like, why would you just put on sweats? Like, you didn't even want to put on a pair of jeans for me, and it's our first day. You didn't want to look cute for me. That's how women feel in 2023 when you take them on a coffee date. Like Mr. Walker said, 12 years ago, a coffee date wasn't that big of a deal. But now women know that that's a red flag of
So,
low
so you
effort.
telling me that's like that's a turbo measuring stick to say, look, if he take you to a coffee date, it's a bad snug nug behavior.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
ain't
saying that it's a end all be all, but come on now, you want to put your best foot forward in anything that you do. I'm not saying that if I was dating, that if a guy said first date meet me at Starbucks, I'm not going to go, especially if we had great conversation. But what I'm
Hmm.
saying is, I'm going with side eye. Now I'm going, and I'm still going to be myself, but now I'm going and I'm a little turned off. Now I'm
Now,
going and I'm just kind of wondering, like, why did this guy feel like after my great conversation that I wasn't worthy of a dinner or a lunch, or at the very least an activity. Even if you didn't want to do food, we could do an activity, bowling, or not bowling. I don't like bowling, but like something that you listen
got
to
to
that
get
I
to
like.
know you. The activity gonna take away from the conversation. I think the net of it is over a cup of coffee. We can sit here if you really intentional about meeting up. See, there we go. you got to be intentional. If you're intentional about a husband, this man might want to sit here and get to know you for an hour or two. I'm not trying to go zip lining or something. We can't even talk. We flying through the air. We upside down. We trying to do something. Sit here. I want to get to know you. What's inside your head? I want to see if you even worthy for another date. I want to see if you even worthy of me spending any money. So
there you go.
women got to understand.
Yeah, we
Right,
sit here talking. We sit here and back to the bonnet thing. No, because on a coffee date, wear your nice clothes and be presentable. But yeah, that's the thing with the coffee date is it's serious. We're gonna sit here across from each other and we're gonna have an intimate conversation. We're gonna talk and we're gonna get to know each other. I'm gonna let you know who I am, what I aspire to be, and I need to know who you are. Like Gavin said, we zip lining, bowling, whatever, doing activities, preoccupying our minds with other stuff. We just dating now. We really feeding into today's modern dating society, dating just to date, to have a good time, and wind up going meet to meet all randomly. I got a hard pushback. I think
I'll give you, and I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all that. But what I'll say is that honestly, from a woman's perspective, because as men, you are trying to please us, right? Because you're taking us on a date because we're the woman. It's like a woman giving a man pushback on them wanting a woman to be fit and attractive. If a man is saying that he wants you to stay in shape and push the plate back, you need to push the plate back. Like, you cannot argue with a man based off what he's saying he requires, in the majority of men saying that they want this thing that's required of women. So what I will say to that is, okay, I feel you. And honestly, I would be lying if I said I don't mind coffee. But what I'm saying is, in 2023, just know that for the men in the chat, if you take a woman on a coffee date, first date, she's giving you a little bit of the side eye. So if I were you, I would come hard date two. Date two, I would do the most. I would also I'm just saying I'm not saying you have to go to a 5-star restaurant. Let's say she said she was vegan. Even if you took her to a vegan place that the plates are $6, it just showed that you were listening. You were listening to what she said. She said she liked vegan food. I heard you say you like vegan food. I mean, I'm not really into that, but let's check out this place downtown. You spent the same amount that you were about to spend on coffee, but you let her know that, damn, he was listening to me. I'm just trying to give you I'm just trying to give men the gems to what women want, and that's why we're turned off. So I hear you, and I'm saying honestly, I don't mind ever going on a coffee date, but in all honesty, when women know that that's like a little side joke with men to, don't spend any money, take on a coffee date, these girls just want a meal, they watching your ass. That's what I'm saying.
Fair. And that is just observable truth. Fair.